What's up, y'all? It's your boy Eddie with Clear Out Lawn Care in Holland. Here at the stores today, doing a little clearing out some things, as you will, trying to get things together. Being so busy, you fall behind on little things. So that's what I was doing. I was in here reorganizing, taking stuff out, throwing stuff away, things of that nature. So, but what I decided to do here today is do a quick setup video on the equipment that I have, that I use on a normal, and I'll show you guys here today what we're working with. Let's start with the mowers. First up, we have the one of the ones I started with, the only remainder of what I have from what I started with, which is the Honda Quadra Cut, the HRR 216. This is not a multi-speed. It's slow as hell, but I tell you what, it got me where I need to go. Been around for about 7 years, and man, this thing, let's see if I can get this thing to start up, because I mean, man, I never use it, right? Let's see. One full wheelie. Still works like a champ. Man, let me show you. Look at the bag, right? I used to put zip ties in this when I first started, so it stays closed on when you're blue in the face. And I kept wearing out the wheels, man. Look at these wheels. You know what I'm saying? The wheels, man. Woo, look at that. I bet you to cut a yard right now. I bet you. I put $100 on it. Right now, I can take this lawnmower and cut a yard. It'll take a minute, but cut a yard and it come out looking good. Guaranteed right now. That's all you need to start your business. I had that, a snapper mower. And when the snapper was in the shop, my dad let me use his Murray. He had a Murray front wheel drive mower that got me through yards, man. I'll tell you, that thing right there. I'm on the fence if I want to sell it. As I'm thinking about it now, I'm thinking about keeping it, but I don't know. We'll see. I think it's time to just let some things go. The other one I've been using as my main mower for 2-3 years now, I guess about 2 years at least, is this here. It is an Exmark Exmark Metro, I guess it's called Metro here. 21 inch, and man, he is a champ. He's never let me down. This one runs just as good as them all, and I've cut a lot of huge yards on it. And as you guys know, a lot of times I need to upgrade. I wanted to get a stand on. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. After listening to Seth, the lawn sergeant, blam, I went to this, the Toro Time Master. I'm telling you, this thing has been a time saver. The personal pay system, this thing, man, been a time saver. I do not regret getting this thing. For $1,000, I've made my money back 4 times at least. I know I've made it back at least 3 or 4 times just using this one on the high grass. With our side discharge here, doing that side discharge, throwing him up high. Man, time saver for real. Time saver for real. I do not regret that purchase. Excuse the wind. All right. This is one of the weed eaters I have. The PSA 225 combi system here. It has the head on there. I also have, I don't know which one it is, to be honest with you, but I have another one as well that's I let my brother-in-law use to do my mother-in-law's yard. His weed eater went down, so I let him use one. So I use this. I got attachments to it. I got this trimmer attachment, pruner with it. This thing, let me move some stuff out the way. Show you a little bit more. I used that. I bought this the other day, actually, about a week ago. This attachment, man, made life a lot easier. Also got this attachment too. I use that only on like new yards that need to get started out on their edge. Only time I use it. For a hedge trimmer, I have a Stihl HS80, which is an oldie but a goodie. I got him from a pawn shop for 80 bucks. He was missing a cover for the filter and the filter. I took it from the pawn shop to a job, made $580 on this trimmer the first day I got it. Paid 80 bucks for it. Made $580 on it. First day on the job. First weekend, I only had it like 3 days. Not even 3 days. I think it was a Friday. It was a Friday, and I did the job on that Saturday. My backpack sprayer, I got a Solo. He works. He has a lot of pressure. I mean, a lot of output put on, but he works out well for me and for what I need. You know, I'm not doing a lot of this stuff as far as weed control and stuff like that, so it works out. Let's go to the blower. Got the Skavana 850BF. This thing, only thing I don't like for example, if this here wasn't here, you wouldn't know that there was even a bulb under there to prime this thing, right? One of the things I don't like. And the what's called the nozzle down there, it's a little wobbly. Other than that, he gets the job done. He ain't cost me no money. That's cool. Now this, a lot of times, man, this is when I was, okay, so let me tell you the story behind this blower here before I get any judging, because I've already had a couple people that hit me on instant message trying to judge me on some things like that. I'm gonna do a rant about that at another time, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna show you this, right? So what happened was all my equipment was stolen, all except for my lawnmower and a couple other pieces. I had very, very good trimmers and hedge trimmers and weed eaters and blowers. I had 2 Echo brand new blowers that I had purchased. And somebody broke out a storage unit at my home. Somebody broke into it. I live behind me is a school where I live at. They broke in, wiped me clean of all kinds of stuff, man. So at the end of the day, they got me good, so I had to go and regroup. So that's what you're seeing now. Some of the things I went and repurchased to get back out here in the game. I never lost a day of work doing all this. They took I had like 4 chainsaws. They took my chainsaws. I still got an Echo, and then I have a Craftsman over here that I don't even fool with. But anyway, so I went to we have like little flea markets, and I had to have a blower because I didn't have anything. So I purchased this. It's all I could find, right? Let's see. It's all I could find at the time, right? And at the time, I didn't know, right, that this cap didn't fit on there, right? I thought it was on there, so I picked it up and blew it and put it on. It was all right. I said, well, I'll take it, man. It was like $60 or something like that. I don't know. So I think like 60 bucks. Talking down to 60. Went out. I made money on that there blower. Don't like that blower, but I made money on it. It didn't cost me no. It didn't cost me no money on no job. It was hard to use. So I also have a handheld blower, which my god brother also has a storage unit in here. He does lawn care too, and he likes to do a lot of hauling. So he has that blower in his storage down the way. But that one this thing. Alright, so cans, okay? I did go get me a Shuriken from an expo show that I went to. Love the Shuriken. Very pricey, very good. I need another one, and I couldn't find a big one without going online. I need something right there, so I went and bought this. I don't have them labeled. No, I don't. They do need to be labeled in case I have somebody else with me, but I don't have anybody else with me right now, so I am looking for somebody right now, but that's what I got. I also offer pressure washing. Let's see if I can pull this out. I'm getting ready to sell this and upgrade to something bigger. It's a home light. I've had this thing for years, and once again, it ain't cost me no money. It's made me some money. But at the last job I did, when what would happen is, when I wanted to cut it off to make sure that it had enough gas and put more gas in it, it wouldn't cut back on. I had to wait a long time for it to cut back on. So I didn't want them problems. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and sell it and let it go. I hate to let it go, but it's it got a lot of power. Well, now I think it's like 3,000 or 3,200 or whatever. But it has a lot of power, but I can't have those type of situations. If you're doing your house or just doing something small, cool, okay. But I think I need something more reliable, so I'm going to roll for that. I got this little Delta compressor that I use for little odd end jobs. There's a couple other things I got up here too. My fishing poles. I keep a fishing pole everywhere I go. I don't know, I'll never know when it's time to go. So I got fishing nest poles. That's one of my tackle boxes of weights, whatnot, that we have. So we got that. Let's check out the van. You guys have seen the van, clear out. Believe it or not, with this van, what's happening is that people take me and my business more seriously. When I roll to a property here in Sacramento, California, the people that normally do this business that we're in with lawn care is the Hispanic community. The Mexicans are out here doing this job. So when they see me come out, a minority black owner, it's rare. It's not something you see every day. This is not something you see every day. And for somebody to be taking it serious. So for me to be taking it serious too, it's an eye-opener, like, wow, man, you want to know if I'm worth my salt. I've been doing this for about 7 years now. And within the last year or two, I've been taking this serious. And with that comes an appearance and things like that, so people can take you serious. It's an unfortunate truth that people do judge you. Say what you want. Like I said, we'll go on that rant later on. Say what you want, people do judge you. And at the end of the day, when they judge me, they look at me and they look at my company and look what we bring to the table. They look at the quality service that we do. They look at our promptly on time. They see the equipment and the job and the vehicles that we drive. We're not driving no garbage. We're not coming out there breaking down in front of your house. We're not putting oil on your driveways or things like that. My trailers, I try to have everything looking a certain way, so when I come out, then when I'm sitting in front of your house, it doesn't. I don't look like an eyesore in your neighborhood. Even though your yard may be an eyesore, I don't want to be that eyesore. I want to make sure that I'm coming out and giving you the best service you can possibly have with the way we look. We wear our shirts too, which I got on my regular work shirt today. But this is my sign on there. You guys have seen that. I'll show you the inside, which is to be cleaning up right now. So this is the inside. Been using my power tools here. Once again, got a fishing pole in here. We serious about this fishing. But I got this, where my weed eaters go. Keep my weed eaters here and there. This is where my blower goes here. The nozzle to my blower goes over there. I had put a couch in here, messed that up the other day. I keep, little tools and stuff that I need here. Here's my line. Here's a spare gas can, because I had a situation where I went somewhere and forgot my gas can at the customer's house. So I got a spare gas can. I got oil here. Sorry for the glare. I keep rags. Of course, like I said, I do different types of work, so I keep some other items here. There's the trimmer, the edger trimmer right there. I need to go ahead and, well, like I said, I was taking stuff out of here and just set it to the side. And so that's where we're at as far as the van is concerned. This is a 99 Chevy Express. Keeps everything locked up. Oh, also here, what I also love about it, see, I got a ladder up here, you know what I mean, that I can keep on me at all times. If I have any PVC pipe I need to do to fix the sprinklers, I throw them in there. I have another rack here, and everything is lockable, right? So this, I can come here and lock it up right here. Put a lock in here, boom, we good. I can fly down the freeway as fast as I want to, no problems in here. Of course, you gotta have shovels, rakes, and stuff like that. Got my cone. For when got my trailers, because I do use trailers too. I have 2 trailers. I have another vehicle. I have a Dodge Ram. I got a Chevy Tahoe and a dang, what is it? It's a wow, a brain fart. Chevy. Wow, just had a brain fart, man. But I had Chevy Silverado. I have a Chevy Silverado that I also use. But I've been having issues with the Silverado. But anyway, everything else, I have all those vehicles. We use them. Everything has a purpose that I use. Also, I got these ramps. I have to put some more bolts in here. Somehow I've lost those. But I use the ramps. Every customer, especially new customer that I do, I give them a magnet that has our information on there. We clear it out because you don't want to. And that's the same thing there, but we just don't have the price on it. Those. Show you my old flyers. I got a box of those still. See here. Yeah. Clear out. Right. This is what I have on one of my trailers as well. But at the end of the day, just showing you what I have. It's not very much, but I'm a solo guy using this stuff here. You just starting out. Today your first day. You're getting out there. You don't have no money. If you don't have no money, this is all you need. Go get you one of these at one of the flea markets or whatnot. Facebook or pawn shop. Something like that. You can even find something like this for like 100, 200, or about $200 used somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You can get something like this from a pawn shop for about 100 and some change, right? You can go with a different brand. You don't need an Echo or a Steel or none of that. All that's just, it's like driving a car. You got a Chevy, a Ford, you got a Mercedes, you got a Honda. It's all preference, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys something funny. A friend of mine, he says, Eddie, man, I know you got a shop you take your stuff to, right? And he says, I got a backpack blower, an Echo. He said, I got a Echo commercial backpack blower that I want you to take to the shop for me and see if your guy can fix it. I said, sure, man, let me see it, right? So that's what he gave me. Bam. Hey, I'm laughing only because of the case he's a professional, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, if I go get this fixed, maybe spend $75 on it, I guarantee you can go ahead and do your yard and blow your items away. Now, not a long-term solution, but it's better than the push broom, right? But all you need, buddies, I'm telling you, It's a Honda or something like this. Something like this, probably find this for $50, right? Something like this, $50. At least out here, right? I don't know. Every area is a little different. So $50, right? So maybe you got a little better money. You say, no, I want something a little bit better. Find something like this. You get something like this, like about $300, right? You get something like this. Maybe your credit is good. You get your little Home Depot card. Go on there, you get something like this for $1,000. But maybe your money ain't that good. Maybe you ain't got the credit, but you got about $400 or $500. You can find this for cheap, for like $300, $400, maybe $500 out here in Sacramento for that. Forget what they talk about, all that other stuff, man. Go out there, get that. Do 2 or 3, 4 jobs on that. High grass, take it slow, knock it out. Get your money. That's all you need. I paid $1,200 for the van. I paid $1,200 for my I paid $1,200 for my Dodge Ram that I have, and I paid $600-700 for my Silverado, and we ain't gonna talk about how much I paid for the Tahoe. I was in a distress, and they got me and knocked me in the head, and they got me. But at the end of the day, I just want to encourage you guys that's out here trying to get started. Some of the guys kind of wondering what I may be using or may not be using. Some of the other guys that try to hit me up and try to hate on me. My feet are moving at all times. I'm a brick bruh, but I tell you one thing that I do, I move lightly. There's nothing you can say or do to stop my hustle and stop my grind. I've been hustling my whole life. There's nothing you can say to stop me. All it does is just put fuel on my fire, baby, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? We just keep running. You know what I'm saying? I don't go on all that other stuff. We're going to do a rant on this one person in particular. I'm not even going to mention his name. But I'm going to do a whole video on him because I want him to understand that. And I don't want nobody else to get into this business and have somebody like this hit you up on your line and discourage you from doing what you need to do. Your bills got to get paid. But at the end of the day, my bills is paid, man. Everything I got, I own it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't own this storage unit, but it don't cost me nothing. It's a 10 by 10 unit. I think I spend $80 a month on this sucker, man. And sometimes I just come here to chill, do my paperwork and everything else. Oh, that's another thing I want to show you guys. What I got to do my paperwork. Hold on a second. Let's see. Because we in. Let's see. Get over here trying to get out this wind. What I went ahead and did, because I get tired of using my phone to do my business all the time, and sometimes need something else. I got this. Let me see. Boom. This is a mobile hotspot. Now I went and bought me a tablet. Bought a tablet from the pawn shop, and I went ahead and did that. And so now I'm able to do all my business using this, my tablet, and I can talk on the phone to my customers at the same time. So that's how I handle my business too. So with all that being said, my name is Eddie, Clear Out Lawn Care in Holland, Clear Out Services, Sacramento, California. Stay encouraged, stay blessed, keep grinding, keep your feet moving at all times. Keep your feet moving at all times so they can break the run. All right, until then, we out. Have a good day, y'all.